it was kind of wild. He was like, and now this is my legacy. And it was like,
and
why
then
he here? You know
it
what I'm saying?
wasn't
Like,
just real quick either. I feel like he had like a
bro, they had the light on him.
Yeah, it was like 15, 20 seconds talking about his son. I was like, I thought we were talking on you, bro. The retirement, man. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Your boy. Talking about? My guy.
Your boy, now I'm gonna defer to you, man.
Yeah. We got to in true fashion, man. Carmelo Anthony.
Talk about it.
My favorite basketball player, man. The guy who got me like into NBA, into basketball. He got drafted. I was like 12 years old. Been a fan since the beginning, man. He retired yesterday officially.
Did you see the video?
I did. I seen the video. Okay. Did you see the Sports Illustrated video?
No, I just saw the one on Carmelo's own page.
Yeah, no, they Sports Illustrated this morning. They did a little 6-minute
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like just a little send off, nice. I guess. And he was on there talking about his life and like his legacy and like,
Yo, Ashley, you made this graphic? This graphic look tight. You made this, Ashley?
I ain't putting it. I take the credit for that.
Yeah, I talk about it too cold.
But no, listen, because I mean, you done make good graphic. I'm like, dang, this young cold. It's at different sizes.
You get nice.
I appreciate it.
You get nice with it. You took all the best.
Yo, this young crazy, son. Yeah. All right, this is a nice graphic for those listening on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. Go ahead, Leland.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Carmelo Anthony retired, man. My guy, I was just talking to my homeboy about this right before we got on the podcast. He was like, "Man, you're the first person I thought about." I was like, "Yeah,
name."
Dude, hey, look, it's dope. I'll say this, man. One person in the comments at Sports Illustrated said was like, he said, "My GOAT." Like, and I rock with that, son. Super thumbs up to that. I went under there, and I commented too. It's like, yeah, that's my GOAT too. The legend. It was my guy, man. I mean, like he wasn't perfect. By any stretch, as a human being or as a basketball player, but man, like what he stood for was commendable, and like what he did in the league was awesome. It was still great. So yeah, man, it was a bittersweet moment for me, man. Like, cause you'll feel it too. Sit here in a little bit. I don't know how long.
What you mean? Did you hear the story? We're gonna go there next. Did you hear the story?
I didn't see it exactly, but I seen them talking about it. The post game.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got somebody that's been such a big part of your life, like since 12 to like 32 now. 20 years. Like this dude has been like in this sport, which is my favorite sport. Is this guy has been my guy, so I've been pulling for him in every stretch of the way, even when they blackballed him in the NBA.
He definitely should have been playing. Y'all, there's one guy I listened to, Player's Choice. We talking about it. He said something true. I was like, that's true. Because I think Carmelo's 9th leading scorer all time.
Yeah,
and he's like, he keeps on saying, man, we got robbed of Melo getting to 30,000 points. He should have hit that 30,000
easy. That's what I'm saying. He should have been top 7, maybe top 6.
Yeah,
of all time, if he would have actually played the years that they just locked him out the league, and that's with him not really having a lot of playoff success. So, I mean, dude was a scoring machine
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? We argue about it most times. Still, for me, one of the best scorers to ever do it, just because of his ability.
No doubt.
His ability to score in so many different ways. All the greats, Kobe. Even I bring LeBron, Paul George, Paul Pierce, all those dudes. If they got recent.
Okay, I know where he was going. I thought you were naming all-time great scorers. I think I know where you're going. I was like, hold on.
No. I'm talking about people who played against him in his prime have all said that he's their toughest guard.
For sure.
That they've ever had.
You start off at first, you were like, all the great scorers, Kobe, LeBron, Paul Pierce, Paul George. I was like, hold on, where are we going with this?
Not Paul Pierce. Not Paul George for sure.
They have said for sure. Lots of people have said Melo's the toughest guy to guard for them to guard.
Yeah, period. Like, and that's I mean, that in itself. In that Sports Illustrated video, he talks about Kobe, give the respect he earned from Kobe, battling with him in the West. And it was dope, man. It was a dope moment. Like I said, I was really, really, really happy to see. It was a bittersweet because I hated that he went out like this, but I did enjoy how everybody celebrated him.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron shot him out. First take Stephen A. Everybody like took a moment to say like, "Hey, let's celebrate this guy
Sure.
for what he
What,
did," and it was dope to see.
what's your top favorite memories, man? What's your favorite memories? You got any memories, man, or
Man,
games, plays? Even you remember?
yeah, you know, like for me, like it all kind of something like New York Mellow was like because I was older. You know, I was in college.
True.
2K was on it. Man, I was a monster at 2K, and I only played with the Knicks. Like that was crazy. That was a crazy time in my life because I played with the Knicks exclusively, and I always cooked people with Melo. Like that was probably my moments. That moment that he had, he hit those back-to-back threes. I think it was like Easter Sunday, or it was some holiday. He was playing
I remember that
Chicago.
game. Yeah, I remember that game.
Chicago. I was watching that game live. Like me and matter of fact, I think Ashley was watching it. We was in my apartment in college, and I was like, I was like at the height of his powers. You know what I'm saying? I think that was like 2012 or something like that. 2012, that year where he won the scoring title. He went crazy that year.
Yeah.
He went crazy that year. I think that was that year that he also had an MVP vote or a couple MVP votes to stop LeBron. You know what I'm saying? From getting the unanimous because that dude had a monster season. Knicks was like third in the East, which was unheard of at the time, and he was having a crazy season, bro. Come on, son. So like that was probably the time, man. Melo.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually like Melo in Portland too, man. Melo and Dame is also one of my favorite players. I wish he would have did that earlier. But Melo in Portland was special. That year that in the bubble when Portland was doing something crazy, and Melo was like they had pretty much counted him out for the first time, and he came back to Portland and was hooping in the bubble. Man, I believed at that moment. I was like, yo, they might do it, and that was just good
for sure.
me. Like,
for sure,
felt good.
So let me ask you this too, man. Like I said, deferring to you here, what do you think his legacy will be, man? Like, we're just trying to get the flowers. We don't gotta, talk about it.
No, I think number one, like everybody says, like his whole motto is like stay mellow, right?
Yep.
So there's this calming nature, like it's calming presence that he's always had.
Definitely very chill guy. Very chill.
Yeah, chill guy. Even when stuff looks crazy in New York, people was booing him. They was throwing him under the bus. Like he always had a demeanor of like he was relaxed, he was calm, he was chill. Never seem rattled in big moments. So I think that's going to be one of the biggest things. I mean, and then like I said, his ability to score was just
for sure,
just great. And he's an activist. He's got stuff going on. So it's like I think that's what they're gonna remember Melo as, like one of the greatest scorers to ever do it. And just a consummate professional when it comes to NBA.
That's the fact. I feel like in Syracuse lore, he brought Syracuse to only national title. Yeah. Also, Olympic basketball. I remember when he scored, was it 37 in like 12 minutes against Nigeria? I think it was.
Yeah.
In USA basketball, he did really well for him in the FIBA and in Olympic games as well.
Most decorated, right? NBA.
I think KD might have passed him in points because KD played in the 2020, was it, or 2021? I can't remember COVID. KD might have passed him in scoring, but I think Melo still had 3 Olympic titles though.
And yeah, so he got 4. He got 4 gold medals.
He got 4. I thought he had 3. Okay.
Yeah, 4 gold medals. So I think that's the most winning.
That's what it is. Yeah.
The most winningest athlete in Olympic
USA basketball.
In USA basketball. So
yeah, man. Shout out to Melo, man. Listen,
shout out Melo, man.
What did you think about the video though with his son? Did you think anything with that? Like what did you think anything with that?
Which one? What did he say? Oh yeah,
main video when he was like, "Hey man, I did what I can. Now it's you." It was like, "Oh, okay."
Nah,
no, that's what it was, bro. It was like,
I'm laughing because Ashley's behind me and I'm here going crazy in there.
No, that's what Ashley. Am I like that's not what happened?
Nah, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, okay, like that's a lot of pressure.
Yo, how old is that guy too, man? He young too, ain't he? It's like he can't even go right now. It ain't like he getting drafted this year. Like now
he like 15 or 16. He's like a sophomore or freshman or something like that.
He got game. I don't see the highlights though. He got game for sure.
Nah, but most of the young boys like. I agree. I agree. It was kind of wild. He was like, and now this is my legacy. And it was like, why he here? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't just real quick either. I feel like he had like a
bro, they had the light on him.
Yeah, it was like 15, 20 seconds talking about his son. I was like, I thought we talking on you, bro. At the retirement, man. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Hey, listen, man. I chunked that up too. The reports are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Melo's got some history as a husband, but I think as a father, like, I think ultimately he hasn't had any kind of like stains on his.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I chunked it up to. I mean, it was your last ditch effort. I mean, LeBron goes hard for his kids. Big him up, man, bro. LeBron's got commercials. That was,
bro. Hold on, why he in the Fast and the Furious commercial? That made no sense.
Bro, I was like, yo,
it's Fast and the Furious. Bronny dribbling the basketball, like, what?
We family. I'm next. Like, bro, what is going on? Yeah, that's crazy.
I thought they would at least bring in LeBron. I guess Bron was too busy to
shoot the commercial. If we would have had this prepared, I promise I would have had to actually pull that clip up right now, because that joint was wild.
But why they? I don't even know if they said family, because I'm thinking, okay, Fast and Furious family, true. LeBron.
Nah, it was like we next, or like it was something about like legacy or something. It was something crazy.
In there. But to me, it's like, okay, I guess maybe he get to the point where he don't even need Bron, though. People know, that's LeBron Jr.
But he hadn't even done nothing. That's crazy to me, bro.
That was when I saw that joint, and then I didn't see LeBron, and I was just like, and then it's Fast and the Furious, like he has a Sprite joint or whatever, or he got the Beats commercial, that's fine. But the fact that it was Fast and the Furious, it's like, bruh, what?
Nah, bro. Even any commercials are crazy. Like, think about it, bro. Like, what are you like? He's literally like, his celebrity is on par with like the Kardashians, because he literally ain't done nothing.
Okay. That's I'm about to say. Let me get some respect now. Kardashian is way bigger than Bronny James.
No. But what I'm saying is his fame. Like, he's on a commercial literally by association.
Got you.
Like, he ain't done that. Like, bro, the man, he was all right in the McDonald's game.
I think he's the highest paid college athlete coming. I'm going this off the dome. I saw some things coming in. He getting like $7 million next year in NIL deals, bro, which is crazy. Because the thing is, bro, you ain't got to go pro, son. If I can get $7 million in college, my boy, what? Now here's the thing.
Talking about, Zane?
Now here's the thing, though. There's also, I think the kid's name might be Arch Manning. Peyton Manning's nephew was like number 2 on the list, who's playing quarterback. He's going to be playing quarterback at Texas. So there's a few juniors and stuff that were on the list that are coming up, like getting a big name now. This guy's still not as popular as Bronny, but you got like what is it, House of Highlights. I can't even think right now off the top of my head, but there's a lot of basketball channels that are big on social media that post him a lot. A hoop mixtape and stuff like that post him a lot. So he kind of got like 7 million followers, bro. He's probably a top 40 in the world popular basketball player in the sense of
like name
playing. Like Melo for sure is more popular than him, but as far as people still playing right now, like Bronny probably more popular. We're about to talk about, he's got Jamal Murray, like said, you know what I'm saying?
And by name, younger generation. Yeah, name, absolutely. Yeah.
By name, I feel like if you look at their Instagram, people have more Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen him on national commercials. I ain't seen Jamal Murray on nothing, even though Jamal Murray is a dog, saying. So
he might be after this year, saying on dog, like.
Well, listen, that's crazy, man. It is crazy. Listen, shout out Melo, one of the greats for sure. First ballot Hall of Famer, legend, great scorer. That's it.